Okay, my big dog friends. Everyone's telling me they don't like my coffin mirrors. You know, the ones that are handmade by Merlin the jeweler. So I took them off. I put the original, yes, I still have them, big dog mirrors back on. And let me show you a little trick of the treat that I have used. Okay, now on this side, it's real hard to see. First of all, you can see my leather washers. The reason why I use the leather washer, you can see how close that is to the aluminum. So it's not touching aluminum. We got a leather washer here. Now you can't make that little black Kit Kat. Normally they have sleeves for mirrors. You can get them in all different lengths, but they go down inside here. Then your stud goes through the sleeve, and that's what saves your mirror stem from hitting this. But in my case, I got a piece of rubber with inner stainless steel braiding gas line. I cut about a ½ inch off, and I'll show you the other side. Okay, this side here we had to use a washer. Now a washer isn't going to work out there. Now we got some fine scratches. We can take those out with no problem. Maybe what I'll do is I'll get a rubber washer in place of my leather washers. But over here, I elected to use a washer and then the leather gasket. And yes, I even have see the rubber gas line? What happens when you tighten this down, it expands and it grabs inside here, man. And these suckers here, they'll never come loose. You don't even need thread locker on your studs. So you get yourself a piece of gas line. Preferably the gas line has inner stainless steel braiding, not the stainless steel braided, like these. I'm not talking about these. I'm talking, get yourself some gas line, and they have inner braiding inside, woven inside the hose. The hose is black rubber, but there's inner braiding inside the hose. And you cut yourself about a ½ inch, about 9/16 of an inch, and then when you torque these boys down, man, it gets super tight because that rubber hose expands inside of here, and it grabs like no one's business. Okay, those will never come loose. So we got them back on. Maybe I can go for a ride tomorrow. Okay, guys. Hey, listen. What I'm going to do, since the bike ain't going nowhere, since I'm going to probably keep the bike, is since my frame is silver, what I'm going to do is I want to buy a metallic silver. The color is going to be close to the color of the frame. It might be off, but it's going to be metallic silver. I'm going to repaint the fender, the front fender, the rear fender, and the tank. Then I want to put purple metallic ghost flames on the rear fender, the front fender, and the tank. Okay? If I feel that's not enough on down the line, I'm going to put a second set of flames over those ghost flames. There are going to be more ghost flames, possibly a blue metallic or red metallic, or possibly even gold metallic. There'll be flames Ghost Flames over Ghost Flames. I'll have to see. So I got to make a template, because I'm going to make a template for the front fender and a rear fender and for the gas tank. And I'm going to do this a little bit at a time. What I might do is I might do the front and rear fender first, and I'll leave the tank for last, because the tank's the hard part. The tank's going to be a mother to get off, and a father, and a sister, and a brother, and an aunt, and an uncle, and a next door neighbor to get off. It's going to be, man, it's going to be tough to get off, Jack and Jill. It is going to be tough to get off Jill and Jack and Jill. Not that I'm putting guys over you girls. I would never do that. I would, and you know, I don't take any preference over girls over guys either. It's just, you know, J-A comes alphabetically comes before J and I. That's why I said that, and I reversed that just not to make the women watch, because there's women who watch the channel, and I just don't want to get them angry. So that's the plans for the paint scheme. That's what I want to do. You know, instead of painting the fence, since the frame is silver, the majority has to be silver. Then your Ghost Flames accent that. You can't have purple fenders and tank and have silver Ghost Flames. You have to have a silver with purple Ghost Flames, or if I choose maybe blue or even red or gold metallic, the fenders, the background has to be silver. So that's the plan. It's a wonderful plan. It's a fantastic plan, and that's what I'm going to try to do. There's a few nicks here and there, like the tank has a couple teeny weeny little nicks, are about the size of a pin. We're going to get all those out. They're going to have to be, the tank's going to have to be primed and then painted. I have to make some kind of an area where wind isn't going to get in, to where I pay. That's why that garage, the partition over in the garage, has to be done first before I do this. Otherwise, I'll get wind in there, and it'll destroy my paint job. And I'll have a window for ventilation, so I'll have ventilation. That's no problem either. I was just thinking I have to have ventilation, but I'll have a window in the garage. So that wall there has to get done first. Then I could transform that into an area to paint this stuff. But we got the original mirrors back on. Like I've been telling people, you don't like the mirrors, they're easy to, well, they weren't very easy to put back on. You know, you had to make those little collars out of rubber. And like I said, guys, when that squeezes, what I did is I actually had that much of gas line. It was laying on the floor here. I saw that. I decided, let me cut that guy in half. When I cut it, I noticed the inside had the steel. It had like the steel, the metal fibers in it, and that's even better, because it's even harder to crush, and it's very durable. And when that expands, that thing's going to grab. It's going to grab like a concrete sinker. You know, like one of those lead sinkers. It grabs just like those, man, and you don't even need Loctite. You don't even need Loctite. So, all right.